get ready with me for work. Going to this job feels like self-harm at this point, which is unfortunate because I used to love it. Though there are some good bands coming this month, well, tomorrow month, this month, Today is Halloween and I don't have a costume necessarily. I just feel like it's so wasteful, but also I don't like the commercialized version of all these holidays. It's the same reason why I have some disdain towards Christmas. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And I'm already a main character. I don't need a costume. Usually I dress so dramatic anyways. I can just be like saying that I'm a dark fairy, I'm a witch, like whatever the fuck, and it would probably work. Especially at this job, I am the main character because people love to talk about me. And the crazy thing about all of it is that I just be vibing. But people hate to see a woman who's confident. They just can't fathom that someone could have the authenticity, the creativity, the passion for life. Like, people just hate to see it because it's something within themselves, because they haven't allowed themselves to fully be who they are and understand that there's duality, that you can have so many different sides of you, and some people only see certain sides, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're fake. It just means that, like, some people get a certain version of you because you feel that you can show that to them. A huge part of who I know I'm meant to be around is how I act around them, how they make me feel. If I feel like I can truly be myself and not have to lessen myself, then that's someone I'm meant to be around. But if I feel like I have to dim my light or be lesser just to make them feel better, then I lessen my interactions with them, which is exactly how I've been feeling at this job. And it's so weird because when I first started here, there were completely different people. I'm one of the last people that have been there as long as I've been, and I feel like that's a sign. So when we start ascending and vibrating at a higher frequency, certain people just stop aligning with you, and that's where I'm at. And I want to note whenever I say that I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just think now I want to be more aligned with what I want in my own interests, which is why okay buddy, which is why it's like vibrating at a higher frequency is to be more connected to your highest self, and I want to be more aligned with people that have the same interests as me. And for me, it was always about the music and the art, and for a lot of them it just seems like the money and the partying, which is fine, but not where I'm at. And I still think partying is great. I just don't want to do it all the time. I want to do other stuff or do things in correlation, like maybe we can write some songs and drink together or something, like, but going out to the same bar all the time, doing the same thing all the time, I want something to show for my time, you know? So that's why half the time I'd rather just be alone in my own space, creating whatever I want to create. It'd be nice to have other people that had similar interests, but I haven't found that yet. But I feel like I am getting there. I'm trying to put myself out there and have more connections with people that have similar interests as me. Hence why I go to these local spots and just see what my community is doing outside of that one entity that's just a corporate blob. It is a shame though, because I feel like maybe I would have been better off if I would have done the production side, but I didn't have it in for that at the time. And it would have been nice to be able to learn these things. And that's partially why I hadn't given up yet, but I'm trying to put out some feelers to where I can actually live more intentionally and be able to sustain myself, because to be treated like I've been treated, despite what anyone has said, I know what has been going on, and I'm always going to take care of my stuff and my stability because I'm all I have. So if I have to go out and get another job, I fucking will. I have no problem doing that. I've had to restart multiple times. And in my life, there's been a pattern of counterfeits, and I just have to continue on the path and try again. It's the same thing with like the religion spirituality thing. I didn't align with organized religion because of the patriarchy, and it inherently works against me. But my spirituality is different than what I was originally taught. I just had to find what worked for me. And same thing with my job. Like, I will get something that will help me sustain myself, but if I want to continue to work with music in some capacity, I will also figure that out. I just have to try again until I find what works for me. And that's just been a pattern. Same thing with this house. I thought it was going to be my first safe home. Definitely not. Same thing with friends, partners. I need to not try to make things fit, because the things that fit will fall naturally into place. And I'm very intuitive, and I've always known things, but I used to just gaslight myself about them, and now I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not trying to pretend like I don't know what's best for me. And also knowing that I don't have to explain myself to anyone unless I so choose to do so. So if someone makes me feel some type of way, I can just quietly remove myself rather than trying to reason or trying to make it seem like what they did wasn't so bad. But getting to that point of sovereignty takes a lot of self-reflection and understanding why I was allowing for certain things to happen and why I felt the ways that I felt. And it was because of the way I grew up, and with the organized religion, it just taught me that I didn't know what was best for me, that I couldn't self-sustain, that I wasn't worthy of love unless I earned it. But I shouldn't have to earn that kind of thing because I didn't make anyone earn it. But then I had to understand that I was treating others nicer than I treated myself too. So I was giving people unconditional love without giving myself that. And myself is the most important thing, because how can I fully accept love if I don't love myself? And loving myself sometimes just meant doing harder things and removing myself from situations that didn't serve me, and saying goodbye to people that hurt me because I had that abandonment wound. So I would just hold on even if it wasn't good for me. But I'm going to finish up in part 2.